Hey guys, it's Shane from Blackstone. I'm here with Mike.
How's it going?
Today is New Year's Day, and it comes with one of the biggest changes we've seen in recent firearm regulations in a long time, the updated federal tax rules surrounding suppressors.
On this episode of Firearm Order, we're breaking down what that change means, and we'll explore our top 5 models.
This is an educational overview only, not advice or guidance on setup or purchasing.
Let's dive in.
All right, starting today, January 1st, $200 tax stamp for NFA items officially goes to zero.
For those that weren't familiar, prior to today, there was a $200 tax stamp on this. The government used that to previously disincentivize purchases of things like machine guns. This is dating all the way back to when Shane was a kid in 1934. Right?
Possibly.
So they disincentivized everything from the 30s and onward. It was a tax stamp to stop people from buying stuff like suppressors, like short barrel rifles, like all those things.
I mean, we've been fighting it ever since, so it's finally come to a day, so today's the day.
What's interesting about the tax stamps is that even though $200 doesn't seem like a lot by today's standards, those tax stamps never changed over the course of those almost 100 years.
It's been in effect since 34, so $200 was a lot of money back then.
Oh yeah. So what we have here is our most popular cans for a variety of different reasons. We have the Otter Creek Polonium series, we have our Air Sandman X, we have our SilencerCo Hybrid 46, and we have the rugged Obsidian 9. Shane, what do you like about some of these cans?
Well, most of the cans I own are actually the Dead Air model, so I own the Sandman, so I got several different applications, but you know, the most popular was the Sandman S forever, and this X is actually just a new version. It's took its place.
For me, I mean, it's the hybrid. I mean, the hybrid's the one can that you can do everything with. I mean, I've had a hybrid for like 8 years now, and I've put just about every caliber you can imagine through it.
It allows the end user to be able to use one can for many, many different applications.
Yeah, I mean, you also have a lot of these are kind of like rifle or PCC cans. You know, we talk about a lot of cans, but we don't talk about pistol cans that much. And the rugged Obsidian 9 here, pretty much a gold standard when it comes to pistol cans now. I mean, it's modular. It's got a lot of threads on it.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Wow, there's a lot of threads on this thing.
And it just by the name of it,
we're gonna get there. There we go.
Just by the name itself, I mean, the durability of it, with it being rugged, it is very, very rugged.
So we have a variety of constructions here with all these cans, some ranging from stainless, some having Inconel, and this one kind of being an oddball, being 3D printed. New to the market is a lot of the 3D printed cans. Additive manufacturing has added a lot to the industry as a whole, mostly because you're doing things that machining can't do. So additive manufacturing is kind of the new hotness, if you will, for suppressor technology.
I think it's awesome. I mean, just look at it. You can just tell by the look of it. I mean, it's got a unique design to it, so it's a pretty cool looking can too.
Yeah, internally they can do a lot more with the geometry of everything that's in there, which is super cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just can't go wrong with the construction of it. So like I say, either that. I like the stainless model, but obviously you get a little bit, it's a little bit heavier,
yeah.
But I like the durability of it.
So. Yeah, I mean, and with that, sound reduction is going to come with across the models. Realistically, the more baffles you have, the better off, the quieter it's going to be. And then it's also going to be coupled with ammo too.
And then the size of the can, obviously the size of the can is going to make it quieter. So the smaller the cans, it's going to be a little bit harder for them to get the noise reduction out of that. So it's a give and take. So I'm giving up the size of it to be able to still get noise reduction, but not as premium as you'd get out of a longer can. All right, let's start out with the most popular, with the Otter Creek.
We have the Polonium 556K, and then you also have the Polonium 30. Great options depending on what your firearm is, whether it's going to be 30 cal or 556. They add a little bit of weight to that with the construction being stainless, but there's definitely some good decibel reductions in that.
I would think. And plus with the stainless, so the durability of it's going to be great. As far as the cleanup of it's going to be awesome. So it's not just durable, but it's going to actually be really good as far as maintenance goes.
Plus they are also hub compatible.
All right, so next on the list, basically, as far as popularity goes, Dead Air, the X. Super, super nice 3D printed can. It's been one of my go-tos for years. I own a couple Sandmans, so like I say, it's a good, solid choice as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, the Xeno mount on these is great, also hub compatible. And then additive manufacturing is the new hotness across the board. You can do so much more that we couldn't do with machining 10 or 20 or even 5 years ago.
And just to look at it, I mean, just look at it in general, it's a really cool looking can. So like I say, if you put it on a really cool, sexy rifle, it's going to be actually a really good addition to it. So it's a good looking can. So
It's got a little bit of weight to it, but I think the sound reduction is going to be great on it.
Next in the lineup is the SilencerCo Hybrid. Again, another really solid choice. It's an all-around can. I know that's one of your personal cans, Mike, so obviously you like it, but what do you think? I mean, what's some of the good advantages of it?
I mean, the Hybrid's a great can because it's kind of a be-all, end-all, do-all. Kind of does everything. It's got a 46 diameter bore, which means you can do all those oddball calibers too. Things like 45-70, things like 45 Colt. That's what I personally run on mine.
Right.
44 Magnum, all those larger calibers that you may not get in some of those other guns, the Hybrid can handle. It is full auto rated as well. Interchangeable caps on both the front and end. And then SilencerCo kind of started it with the Bravo mount on the hub compatibility. So their Bravo mount is what has been now adopted as the hub standard across the board. So
and it's
great
like
can.
it's like a tank. I mean, as far as the durability goes, I mean, you can. The people I know that owns those, they've ran them and you know, zero issues with them whatsoever. So
it is a little bit thick. It's a thick boy, but
yeah,
it's a great can.
Like I say, when I said before, you know, you got to give up a little bit to get the, you know, the durability of it. So, but I think it's well worth it in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
So, for me personally, I'd like to really dive into some of the ruggeds for this year, especially since the tax stamp's been waived.
Yeah, I mean, the rugged is kind of the gold standard right now when it comes to pistol suppressors because of all the options that it gives you. It gives you the ability to shorten it up. It has the Nielsen device in there. They've got a great warranty on their suppressors and everything in between. For me, my choice is always going to be the Hybrid because it was the first can I got, and honestly, it just does literally everything.
Oh, that's an awesome all-around can. So, and you figure, so when we shoot, and especially we shoot a lot indoors, when you hear people shoot, you know, like short barrel 5.56s and stuff, if they're not shooting suppressed, it's almost obnoxious after that. So it's difference in night and day as far as for hearing protection goes. So for me personally, just shooting for years and years, one of my ears is really, really bad. So on shooting suppressed, especially with rifles, it's a game changer. So
yeah, it takes away that concussive blast too, which is nice.
All right, so there's a lot to look forward to in 2026, especially SHOT Show in Las Vegas. From January 20th to January 23rd, we'll see even more innovative tees across the firearms and accessory space.
Innovation. It says innovation.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts on anything we covered today, drop them in the comments and let us know what you're looking forward to in 2026.
Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you next week for another episode of Fire and Order.
We'll see you then.